Hello and welcome to Crooked House Gaming. Today we'll be focusing on the History Challenge. The History Challenge is a legacy style challenge in The Sims that takes your Sims on a journey through history, starting with the Stone Age. There are a lot of rules to this challenge and I'll put links to them in the description box below. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, welcome, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any episodes of this History Challenge. So let's make some Sims history. It is the evening that Ilsa received the news that her half-brother Grub died. She is feeling rather sad, but she is working on her gardening to try to distract her from her sadness. It's been a while since she's worked on the garden. The baby hut has been a bit of a catastrophe as they were taking care of two sets of twins, but the second set of twins has grown up to become toddlers. The first set of twins is due to grow up in 2 days, and then they would be children, and there'll be a lot less work for Ilsa and Pranav. This is not helping her sadness. She doesn't know where Grub was living, so she can't go and bring her condolences to the family. Her brother Roxambillis has also passed away, so she has just lost two of her brothers in the span of maybe 4 hours. Oh no, I can't believe that Rock has died as well. How much more my siblings are gonna pass away? I really need to go and try to cheer myself up about this. I can't believe that life is so short that I've lost Grub and Rock on the same day. This is terrible. I hope I don't receive any more bad news. I don't think I'll be able to handle it. Maybe I should go and speak to a shaman about my grief, or a wise woman. They can give me some advice. I think in the morning I'll head out to where Rock's family is, bring some food or something, and offer my condolences. That's what Mother told me to do when people passed away. I think painting will help me. I will paint a sad painting to process some of these emotions. They're terrible. They're gonna crush me if I don't deal with them in some way. The gardening didn't help me deal with my sadness. Pranav is seeing to feeding baby Isla, who has wandered out in the middle of the night. It's not very safe for you to be wandering around at night. There are wild animals that could eat you, Isla. Here, I put some food on the fancy chair for you. Here you go. Let me see if your brothers need anything. When she started painting, she started to feel really flirty, and the flirty feeling was so strong that it pushed her sadness of the loss of two of her brothers way down inside of her. This painting is actually good therapy for Ilsa. And Pranav is seeing to feeding baby Pranav. Baby Isla is done eating, so he can let her out, and he needs to potty train Benedict. It looks like Pranav didn't like the food that his daddy gave him, so he threw it on the floor. Pranav did see that. He's putting baby Isla on the floor, and he's going to give his son a talking to about his misbehaving. You don't throw food on the floor. Food is very important and valuable. You have to learn to respect food. Pranav is trying to explain to him that he didn't like that food. Pranav is giving him a different type of food. Pranav didn't like this food either, and he threw that on the floor. Flint has come in from the land of the dead to witness all of the misbehavior of the children. He's shocked. Pranav is reprimanding his child once again, but Pranav has to eat. Pranav is going to attempt to give him something else. He'll give him some yogurt. Pranav has reached parenting level 6. This food, it looks like Pranav is eating. Pranav is going to teach baby Benedict how to go potty. This is his first time attempting to go potty. There is a red man floating in through the wall. She doesn't know who this red man is. She's going to try to introduce herself. Oh, he's turned green. She's really curious about this. Are you a spirit? It looks like the sad painting that Ilsa has painted is a masterpiece. We're going to put that in her bag. Maybe she can bring that to Rock's family. She's feeling so confident that she is going to go off and cook some food for the family. They have lots of fruits and vegetables, so she's going to make a camper stew. And even though they're affluent, she doesn't know a lot of recipes. Even though her mother Isle knew a lot of recipes, it wasn't recipes that an affluent person would know because Isle was from the Stone Age. The green man has floated off, and Isla is a bit confused, and she's attention starved. She's got no one to talk to. She's going to talk to her brother, talking to him about colors. Pirnav's language skills are getting a little bit better, mostly because he's been trying to talk to his sister. Benedict has gained the potty skill. Luis sees a ghost out here. She doesn't know this ghost. Are you here because of the death in the family? I heard in the land of the dead that Grub and Rock had died, and that is why I'm here. I'm here to check on the family. Do you have any songs from the land of the dead about death? I really want to cheer myself up, and I don't know very much about what happens when people die, except you come from the land of the dead to visit. No one told you about what happens when people die? No, Mother doesn't really tell me very much. I try to talk to the dragons, but they don't tell me about death. Someone should tell you about death. It's part of life. Is the sky crying because people died? The sky does sometimes cry when people die. You'll learn a lot as you age up. The babies are basically seen to. Pranav is very hungry. He's going off to see if there's any food in the eating hut. Pranav does have to go to work in an hour, so him eating would be a really good idea. The camper stew that Ilsa made is done, and Lisa is grabbing herself some. Pranav is seeing to going to potty by himself, and Benedict is wandering around out in the rain looking for his parents. This is helping his movement. Yeah, it is late at night, and animals could eat this baby. Pranav sees a ghost at the table. He does recognize this ghost as being the ghost of Ilsa's father. He is trying to talk to the ghost away from Lise. He doesn't want Lise to be scared seeing this ghost. Oh, Flint, it's good to see you. Are you here because Rub died? And I'm here because Rock died. I haven't come to the land of the dead yet. It must have just happened. I'd love to talk to you, Flint, but I really gotta go off to work. Pranav is going off to work. He doesn't want to be late because he doesn't want to be docked from a full day of work. Lise saw that all the gardening was done. She doesn't have any chores to do. She is working on her creativity. She's very close to becoming creativity level 10. None of the parents had seen to Fish. Fish has wandered into the kitchen area. He found some food and he ate some, and he made a rather large mess because he has a hard time eating with his razor sharp teeth. He is looking for adults, but there are no adults around. He's not quite sure what's in this room. He's playing the What's This game. Lise has reached creativity level 10. She should work on her motor skills and mental skills. Benedict is really tired, walking around looking for adults. Benedict is going back into the hut because it's raining out. He thought he saw his brother Fish. Fish has walked out of the hut. Fish is looking for his brother Benedict. So they're doing circles around the eating hut. They're looking at the fish on the wall. Ilsa has developed a fear of death. Death is inevitable. Ilsa knows that. Ilsa just didn't think that she would be thinking about it so soon. There's so much to do. How will Ilsa get everything done if death is just around the corner? Is it safer just to hide forever? Ilsa has received yet another message that someone she knows has died. Trying to see who that might be. There is Milani here that has died, and this unnamed lady. Ilsa has quite a few people in her friends list that are dead. It looks like Mari has become an elder. This is so much grief for me to process. Let me go check on my children. Maybe looking at the youth and vigor of my children will make me get distracted from thinking about death. Why do I hear babies' voices from the eating hut? Maybe it's just the sound of the rain throwing their voices into the eating hut. That can't be right. I should probably go investigate. You two babies are in here. How did you get in here? Let me bring you back in the baby hut. You shouldn't be in this room. It's not safe for you. There are a lot of objects in here that could hurt you. Mommy's gonna read you to sleep. Lisa is doing cleaning chores so that she can make the land healthy. After I clean my hands from having cleaned up all the filth, I'm gonna go work on my fitness. Grandmother told me that fitness is very important, so I'm gonna swim around in the little pond. That'll make my muscles strong. Ilsa has finished reading baby Benedict to sleep. She sees that Fish is standing there watching her. He can't tell her that he needs to go potty, and she's wondering what he's doing just wandering around the bed. Would you like me to teach you to go potty? No! Don't you talk back to me. I'm your mother. I'm gonna fight with you. You don't fight with me. I'm gonna teach you to go potty. It's a very important skill or you're gonna pee your nappy. So come over here. Elise is working on her fitness. She's doing really good. Motor skills level 5. Elise grows up to be a teenager in 3 days. The more she works on these skills, the further she progresses towards being a better teenager when she does age up. I have worked on my muscles all I can. I don't want to be too tired. I'm gonna go catch some fish because I noticed there weren't a lot of fish and we need food. Pranav is out fishing for work, but he can't take the fish he catches at work home because that's part of his job. He's got to give the fish to the person who pays him. Pranav is exhausted from taking care of the babies all morning and working, so he's taking a little bit of a nap now that he's got back from work. Elise has reached fishing level 2. The sadness has crept back into Ilsa's mind, and while she is trying to distract herself, it is weighing very heavy on her. Fish has acquired the potty skill. While his mother is paying attention to him, this isn't filling up his attention meter. Fish is very happy that he went potty. He's wondering about the blocks on the floor. Maybe I should play with Fish, and the activity with him will distract me. Would you like to play bear wrestle? Mommy will play bear wrestle with you. While she doesn't really want to lift him, She does look like she's been gaining weight since she's had all these babies. It is a little bit of an overexertion for her to play with the child. This was never this hard before. Why are my muscles feeling not so strong? Something is definitely wrong. Something's been wrong with me ever since I had the second set of twins. My body doesn't seem to be behaving like it used to. I won't focus on it too much though. I'll focus on playing with fish, and then maybe I'll let him down to do some blocks. But I have to give him some attention. All right, let's teach you some basic needs. Fish has started learning his basic needs. She is heading off. If I speak to the elders about my grief and the loss of so many family members, maybe this will help my life feel better. It looks like Flint is here, and Flint looks exceedingly sad. He sees her brother Flint. Hello, Flint. I'm so happy to see you. How have you been? How are the Boxhead Lands? The Boxhead Lands are good. How have you been? Have you heard the news of Uncle Rock dying? Yes, I did. She has just become good friends with Flint. How are you dealing with all of this death, Lise? I'm having a hard time, Flint. How are you dealing with it? We could bake a cake and that would cheer us up. Yeah, we could, but I didn't bring any ingredients with me. We don't have very many ingredients in the larder either, so that cake idea wasn't good. And plus, I've been trying to work on my fitness, and cake wouldn't help my fitness. Grandmother said fitness is important. Yes, fitness is important. Grandmother was a very fit lady when she was alive. She told me a lot of things. Do you want to know what grandmother told me? Ilsa is back from the meeting with the elders. You know, those elders really didn't help me. Maybe I should go out and visit Rock's family. That would help me. Maybe I should take a nap before I do that. I feel very, very tired. I'm so distracted. I'm just wandering back and forth and not knowing what to do. Maybe I should make some sadness alleviation potion. Mother told me how to make that. I think I have the ingredients from Granite Falls. The babies have woken up. They're looking for adults. There are no adults about. Benedict went out and started to get wet in the rain. He's babbling to his brother. This is helping his attention level. Benedict seems fascinated with food. He was talking about grilled cheese a moment ago, and he's talking about oranges. Fish is talking about singing. Lisa's gone in to put herself to bed. Ilsa's come in to feed Fish. She's given him some yogurt. She was going to teach Benedict some shapes, but it looks like Benedict fell asleep on the bed. All right, Mommy's going to read you a story. You're probably as tired as your brother. I can't get over my grief. I'm so sad. The frog sings a song to bring the rain to the land. Crabs come out of the water to dance to the song of the frog, and the bears eat up the crabs and are happy about the treasure of the crabs that is in their stomach. The little bird scolds the bear not to eat the crab friends. Oh, more death. Even these baby stories have death in them. Isla's come over to her mother. She's wanting attention from her. She hasn't received attention from any of the adults. I want to do flashcards, Mother. Let's do them. They're fun. All right. Isla does still need to learn her communications. She really needs to do more of her movement. Isla is so happy. It's a grand adventure to be learning new things and getting the attention of her mother. These are very important skills for you to learn, Isla, as the back-a-bear of the Cymbalus family. I'm a chair? No, you're the back-a-bear. You're not a chair. People don't sit on you, but it's very important that you learn these skills in case something happens to your sister. Something will happen to my sister? That's an adventure! Pranav realized that the bill collector came a couple days ago, and he had forgotten to come out here and pay the taxes. They're due today. They would have started taking items away from the family, but he got to the bills in time. He's now cleaning up the trash. Pranav's been seeing to a lot of the basic day-to-days. Ilsa has been better paying attention to these children. That sadness alleviation potion seems to have taken off a edge of her grief, and she's not even thinking about the loss of her brothers and the woman that she knew. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for stopping by our Crooked House. If you like what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to follow the Cymbalus family on their journey through the Middle Ages. It really helps us out. Have a great week. See you soon.